Hey everyone, it's Courtney King, your favorite real estate broker here, and I am back with episode 68 of the Millennial versus Machine podcast. Woo! I had to dust off this mic, you guys, because the last episode I dropped was February of 2024. It is now June of 2025. Now, you may be asking yourself, like, where have you been, girl? Like, what have you been doing? Just a little something. I've been in a season of growth. Now, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Let me just pause. It's been so peaceful not being on social media. But I realized after lots of thought, after lots of prayer, that my voice needs to be heard. And there are a lot of real estate professionals, agents, brokers, leasing agents, right? Property managers that probably could use some encouragement right now. Like, let's face it, the real estate market is very, very different than what we've experienced over the last 4 or 5 years, if I'm honest, guys. And so I thought the time is now, because I want to come to you every week and add value, really empower you to grow your career in real estate, master your craft, really thrive in this season, even though it may not feel like the market is all that great. That's why I'm here. Okay. So if this is the first time that you're tuning into my podcast, welcome. Okay. I hope to see you soon. Make sure you go to my website, CourtneyMKing.com. Reach out to me. You can click the podcast link and there's a little form for you to complete, or just drop comments in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. What do you do in real estate? Where are you located? What are you looking for in terms of support and guidance as you master your craft? So definitely reach out to me. Now, I will give you a little bit of backstory and then tell you what I've been working on and then where we're going. How about that? So a little bit of backstory. If this is the first time you're tuning in, my name is Courtney. I am a licensed real estate broker in Texas. I dropped a book January 1st of 2020, 5 years ago. I can't believe it. Called Millennial versus Machine. It's on Amazon, Kindle, Audible, all of the things. Okay. So if you go back and listen to old podcast episodes on your favorite platform, you can hear all about the book and my journey to have somebody else pay off my student loan debt. Okay. Now, there's been a lot of talk about student loan debt right now. So if you have student loan debt right now, I teach you in my book and past episodes on how you can get someone else to pay off that debt. All of the stuff still applies, even 5 years later. I promise. I've been helping a lot of people do this over the years. Okay. Now, the other thing is I am a broker in multiple states. I actually have gotten my 15th broker's license. So I'm licensed in 15 different states and counting. I oversee hundreds of agents, and I also coach brokers to success as well. So I'm coming to you in this season 6, with a slightly different mindset, additional experiences, especially like now I'm in 15 different states, okay, and counting. So I hope that all of those experiences, over the last 15 plus years in real estate and in different states is really going to help me help you navigate this season in your career in real estate. So that's what I've been doing, especially over the past 2 years. Why you haven't seen me? I've been busy, head down, living life, enjoying life, traveling, hanging out with family and loved ones, and all of the things. Okay, but as I scroll now, okay, on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube, I don't see that many people talking about how agents can thrive in any market. Okay. And I'm not even gonna lie, I know the market is tough right now. Okay. Now there's a stat from the National Association of Realtors that over 40% of realtors, okay, those are members of the National Association of Those are members of the National Association of Realtors, got licensed within the last 5 years. Okay. So if that is you, okay, and you are kind of panicking about what is happening in the market right now, I understand. And I want to remind you that real estate is one big cycle and you absolutely can weather the storm. Okay. You can absolutely weather and thrive no matter if it's an up market or a down market. And I'm doing quotes for the people that are just listening, because if you've heard one of my past episodes, I don't think it's a down market. I think the customer has changed. The needs and wants of customers and clients have absolutely changed. And in order to thrive in this industry, you have to adapt. Okay. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you adapt, to empower you. And so over the next, I think I've got at least 3 months worth of episodes all planned out for you guys. We are going to take a look at your career, right? We're going to get real. We're going to talk about the key foundational items that a successful real estate agent has to have in order to build that momentum to just crush it and dominate their market. Okay. We're going to talk about one thing that will help you get your real estate career out of a slump. There's one thing, and I live by this, you guys, to this day, over 15 years later. Okay. We're going to talk about communicating with clients and customers, really meeting them where they are and how you do that while still being yourself. Okay. We're going to talk about how you should stop saying that the market's bad. Like, let me just put it out there. Okay. Now you're going to have to join in because that's going to be here in a couple of weeks where I'm going to dive deeper into that. And also what really matters most to agents right now is how do you generate multiple consistent streams of income as a real estate professional? I got that for you too, because I've done that. I'm doing that. Like, you know, that's the beauty of social media and being able to share experiences. Last but not least, there's a couple of things that I want to do. I would love to have successful agents and brokers on the podcast. So if you are interested in sitting down, recording an episode with me, make sure you go to CourtneyMKing.com/podcast, submit your information, and I'd love to have you on as a guest. Maybe you're not where you want to be as a real estate agent, but you're open to live coaching. I want you to be on the podcast too. Go to CourtneyMKing.com/podcast, submit your information, and I'd love to have you on a guest. We can do some live coaching, of course. Of course, we'll make sure that you're comfortable. We're not putting all your business out there, but sharing is caring, and really, we're all in this together. I always tell my agents and brokers, real estate is such a small industry, and so now more than ever, it's really important that we're putting our best foot forward, not only with clients and customers, but also with other agents and brokers and trades and everybody else that we interact with or engage with on a daily basis. So I'm really excited. It's so funny because as I was starting to record this particular episode, I was listening to the last episode and just a flood of emotions popped up. Like, oh my gosh, like how fun is it for me to be able to pour into you? Okay. And even if you glean just one nugget from these episodes, like that's a dub to me all day long. I tell all of my agents that if you are not winning as an agent of mine, then I'm not winning as your broker. And so even if you're not one of my agents, but you're tuning into this podcast because you want to take your real estate career to the next level, or maybe reinvent yourself as a real estate professional, I'm here to do that. If that's what you want, I am here to support and empower you every step of the way. So I know this is like a little bit of a teaser episode, y'all. I had to dust off this mic, kind of like get into my flow, make sure my tripod and everything is all together. So bear with me. But next episode, we are going to look at the foundation of your career as a real estate professional. Okay. We're going to talk about goals, okay, achievements, failures, and really identify some of the blockers that you may be experiencing that is preventing you from going to the next level. Guys, it starts with a firm foundation. Okay. You can only be successful with that firm foundation because it's going to be crucial to building the momentum that you need to close as many deals as possible. Okay. So I'm excited. Thank you for the warm welcome. I receive it by faith. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Millennial versus Machine. So that's Millennial vs Machine. Give me a follow, give me a like, subscribe. More fire coming to you. I want to see you win. So until next time, tune into another episode of the Millennial versus Machine podcast. See you soon.